I have written here two sentences using different types of verbs. Let's have a look upon them. First I have written, he loves his nation. Then, he loves his nation. So there is a difference in the verb if you see them properly. In the first sentence, I have added s with the main verb because the subject is of singular number here. And in second, I have not added any s with the main verb. So out of these two sentences, the very first one is the correct one because as per the rule of simple present, s or es is added with the subject of singular number and only first form of the main verb is written with the plural number. In second sentence, children see, each member of the committee were invited to attend the meeting. Next, each member of the committee was invited to attend the meeting. Out of these two sentences, the second one is correct because with each subject, singular verb was is written. Wherever you find each, every, singular verb will take place. So in order to make you aware of such types of rules, today we are going to start up with the topic of the day, which is subject-verb agreement. Listen a sentence. Ram and Shyam study in the same school. Here we are talking about two persons, Ram and Shyam, and we have connected these two persons with the conjunction and. So in this type of sentence, plural verb will be used. Let's see another sentence of the same type. He and I are the good friends. So here, third person he and fourth person I are connected with the conjunction and. So definitely plural verb will be used. Now see, if a sentence like bread and butter is my favorite food. So in this sentence, children, we are talking about two things which are interconnected. Means bread and butter both express one idea. We cannot separate bread from butter and butter from bread. These two things are giving one idea. Simultaneously, slow and steady always wins the race. This proverb you might have already heard it many times. So in this sentence, children, the one who is slow certainly be steady and who is steady certainly be found slow. So these qualities of a person cannot be separated. Both of these qualities are expressing one idea. So children, in this type of sentence where two different things express one idea, singular verb is used. Please pay attention. Do not see they are connected with and. Just try to interpret they are expressing one idea, which means singular verb will be used. Students, see the sentence. He along with his friends are coming. And then I have written he along with his friends is coming. So if you try to understand why I have applied here are and is. Here are is applied as per the second subject of the sentence, that is his friends. And in this sentence we have applied is according to the first subject of the sentence. So if a sentence is joined with along with, you will always put the verb according to the first subject of the verb. If it is of singular number, you will supply singular verb. If the first subject is of plural number, you will supply plural verb. Now let's see another sentence. Parents as well as their sons were present there. So it is absolutely correct. Parents is a plural, and in this type of sentence with as well as, we are supposed to supply helping verb as per the first subject of the sentence. And this sentence, parents as well as their sons was present there, this is wrong, because verb does not match with the subject of the sentence. So children, see, when two nouns or pronouns are connected with, either with, together with, as well as, besides, in addition to, along with, verb is always put according to the first subject of the sentence. A set of questions has been given to the students. This is correct, not this one. A set of questions have been given to the students. Next sentence. A group of boys were caught red-handed. This is wrong. A group of boys was caught red-handed. This is correct. So students, when a bunch of, a series of, a set of, a group of collective nouns are used, so it will always take singular verb, not the plural. Further children, listen the sentences very carefully. Each of the 6 boys is intelligent. Each teacher and each student is laborious. Every one of the girl was present yesterday. So in these sentences, we have observed either each teacher and each student, or every girl of the 6 girls. We have applied only singular verb. So wherever you find each or every, you will always apply singular verb, not the plural one. Students, everybody knows that the earth is round. Somebody has stolen my pen. Everything has its own importance. So in these 3 sentences, if you notice, everybody, somebody or everything, we have used singular verb. So students, pronouns made up of thing, one or body will always carry a singular verb, not the plural one. See, many a boys have come, and next one, many a boys has come. So out of these 2 sentences, the second one is correct one, because after many a, singular verb is applied. In next sentence, children, see, more than 1 boys have come. This is absolutely wrong, because after more than, singular subject will come. And in the next sentence, you can see more than 1 boy has come. And according to the 1 boy, singular verb has been used here. Now children, see, in the next sentence, if I was the Prime Minister of the country, this is absolutely wrong. If I want to express my desire, my unfulfilled wish or any condition, I would rather express in this way. If I were the Prime Minister of the country. Next sentence, I wish I was a bird. This is wrong. I wish I were a bird. This is the correct one. So children, listen. If we are expressing our unfulfilled desire, wish, any condition which are connected with if, as if, I wish, so it will always take plural verb and most probably that will be W-E-R-E were, irrespective of the number or person of the subject. It will always be followed by W-E-R-E were. Listen children. Both children are equally responsible for this work. Several issues are going to become controversial. A few girls were punished for the mistake which they have made yesterday. So students, after both, several, many, various, a few, plural verb and plural noun will be used. Neither you and I are willing to do it. This is absolutely wrong. I have to say neither you nor I am willing to do it. Next sentence, either you or he have to do the work. This is also wrong. Either I or he has to do this work. So students, if subject is connected with not only but also either or, neither nor, we are supposed to supply the verb as per the nearest subject of the verb. In the first sentence we have seen I was the near subject to the verb. That's why we have applied neither he nor I am willing to do this work. In next sentence, according to the he, which was closer to the verb, we have applied has to. Now see, either of the boys is found guilty. Here, next sentence, one of the politicians is corrupted. So students, either of the, neither of the, one of the takes singular verb, not a plural one. Now see children, if I have to say the books of Ram have lost, it's wrong. I would say the books of Ram has lost, because if subjects are connected with the preposition, so we have to see the first subject. If it is of singular number, we will apply singular verb. If it is a plural number, we will apply plural verb. So here in the sentence, subject, first subject is the books. It is plural, that's why we have written here the books of Ram have lost, not has lost. I hope children you have understood what I have tried to teach you today. Thank you children, and please exercise the sentence as much as you can. Have a nice day children.